Hey, I'm Michael Chernus from Severance, only on IndieWire.
We have been so captivated by watching Severance as fans. What is it like working on it as an actor? How much do you guys know, and how exciting is it getting your scripts for a season?
It's the most exciting to work on as an actor. I mean, when I first read the first episode of season one and read Rickon's scenes, I was like, this is the greatest character I've ever had the honor to play. I mean, he's just so crazy and wild, and but we don't know that much. I mean, it's as secretive as you would imagine. So it's wild.
What is your creative relationship like with Dan Erickson and Ben Stiller, and what do they bring to this great show?
They bring everything to the show. I mean, it's their minds that the whole thing springs from. I love both of them so much, and they bring different things. I mean, I love Dan and the world that he has created, and so much of this has come from his own working crummy day jobs, before he got to be a writer and got to have this show. And then Ben brings such specificity and such detailed work to the show, and the tone is so tricky, and I feel like he's done such a great job of riding this very serious tone but also a very funny show. And Ben is great. He allows the actors a decent amount of freedom to collaborate, and so him being an actor, I think, opens that up so much. He knows what it's like to be an actor. Yeah.
Season 2 was an absolute whirlwind. Do you have a moment that you're the most proud of, a moment or an episode?
I personally, the episode I love so much is the episode that Jessica Lee Gagne directed, where we learn so much about Gemma, like all those flashbacks. And I love the scene of Rickon and Devin and Gemma and Mark together. But I just think that episode is so beautifully shot and so different than the rest of the show. So that's one of the ones that stands out.
And then I got to ask, for your next project, you're diving into something equally intense for Dublin Disguise, playing John Wayne Gacy. Yeah. What is that process like, getting into that character, and what do you hope to bring to it?
Well, it was incredibly hard, and we really are hoping to do something a little different, where really the show really focuses on the victims and the victims' families, and we have these little flashback stories in every episode of some of the victims before they ever cross paths with John Gacy. And so I think I'm really proud of the work that we did, and it was obviously an intense thing to take on, but I hope that we're going to maybe change the narrative of that story a little bit. So much was focused on Gacy and him being a clown, and I think we're trying to take some of that focus away from him. That being said, there was a ton of really difficult research, learning all the things and reading all the books and watching all the documentaries, and so it definitely took its toll, but I knew that it was in service of something greater,